Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Zach Chat. My name is Zach Ballard. Today we're going to be diving back into my season predictions for the preseason top 10 teams in the 2021 college football season. Coming in at number 7, I've got Texas A&M. They finished last season ranked 5th in the country. They went 9-1. It was the third year under Jimbo Fisher, really the first year they saw any give back from their $75 million 10-year contract that they gave him in 2018. So for the first time, they saw some results based on that. They finished winning their last 8 games of the season, most of them by double digits, including a bowl game victory against North Carolina. Now, should they have been playing in the Cotton Bowl versus Oklahoma instead of in the Orange Bowl versus North Carolina? I think so, but that's neither here nor there. Heading into 2021, it's tough to see Texas A&M repeating that same success that they did in 2020. They lose their starting quarterback for the last 3 or 4 years, Kellen Mond. They're losing 4 out of their starting 5 offensive linemen, and they're losing their top 2 tacklers from last year's defense. When you're replacing talent like that, especially those key positions, it's hard to repeat any success when you're kind of getting new players' experience at those positions. So you're going to have 2 freshmen battling for the starting quarterback job. You've got Zach Calzada and Haynes King. Both were highly touted players coming out of high school, but again, replacing a guy like Kellen Mond, those aren't easy shoes to fill. So I see some missteps along the way playing against some of the better teams that they'll have to play, especially when you're behind an inexperienced offensive line. Fortunately for him, he does return Isaiah Spiller, but again, back to the offensive line, it's going to be tough for Isaiah Spiller to repeat the same success that he had last year, averaging over 100 yards a game with a new offensive line. Bringing in 4 new starters is going to be really tough for them to get things going and be as proactive as they were last season. Right now, I've got Texas A&M going 8-4 next year. I've got losses to Alabama. I've got losses to LSU, Ole Miss, and Auburn. When you're in the SEC West and consistently every year you play teams like Bama, Auburn, LSU, it's really tough to run that gauntlet. They did a great job last year. Their only loss was a 28-point loss in week 2 of the season to Alabama. I mean, we saw in the national championship game, Alabama beat Ohio State in the national title game by 28 points. So did Texas A&M really look that bad in that game? Or was Alabama really just that much better than the field last season? I'd like to think it was the second. So I really have a hard time imagining A&M going 9-1 again, continuing on this 8-game win streak. There's potential for them to increase it to 13 because their first 5 games of the season, they should win all those games. But then they really get into that SEC West gauntlet, starting with Alabama again. This time they'll have Alabama at Bryant-Denny Stadium. I think we're looking at another game similar to last season where it's just going to be a blowout. So if you're an A&M fan, I would start looking ahead to seasons like 2022, 2023 as potential seasons where you're going to fight for an SEC title or a college football playoff. I just don't see it happening next season. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Zach Chat. My name is Zach Ballard. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button at the bottom of the page, and thanks for watching.